I think it's really about how we work together. So one of the key advantages of Ipieca is, one, it provides a safe space for us to think and convene, and also really collaborate and learn from each other. So a lot of peer-to-peer learning. We can be open about our challenges without having to worry about who's watching. And a lot of the work is really about trying to understand what good looks like. Recognising that you can't be perfect from day one, but really how do we join that journey together, and as new members come in, that they can learn from others who've gone before them as well. So we try to kind of make sure that it's suitable for all, because we have a very varied membership base. I think the other thing is really that, so one, we have the human rights piece in a kind of isolated issue, but as we know, people are everywhere. And human rights are everywhere. So we work very hard to make sure that human rights is embedded in the other work streams. And so it's really trying to work with the other working groups on environment, on supply chain, for example, to see how can we support them to put human rights into their agendas, but equally for us, where there are opportunities to cross-cut with them as well. So for example, with the supply chain working group, working very closely on worker welfare and supply chain improvements, and so it makes sense for us to work together on that. So I think altogether those sorts of opportunities really help, and also from an internal perspective, when we're trying to kind of when we're asked by our senior leadership about doing things and why we're doing things, we can argue for our own point, but it's actually really helpful to be able to point to Ipieca, because they recognise that as a source of good practice, and so being able to refer to that both for ourselves but also for our customers and suppliers is really helpful. So lots of opportunity, and it's nice to have friends as well in the industry.